Girl, you called it. You
Which one?
called
What
it
part? What part?
when you said that 50's gonna have to make a documentary surviving
Oh my
Bad
god,
Boy.
yes. I am so excited. I am so excited to see the takedown of Diddy. I cannot wait to see Bad Boy for Life running. I cannot. He's been a demon for decades.
I like how you're pumping yourself up before we record this.
I have to pump myself up because when you do these podcast episodes, you never know what you're going to say is going to be leaked back to you later. Or people
No.
are going to say something in the comments about it, or people that you're friends with will be mentioning it later to you, like, oh, say something random, like, oh, I heard that. You're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, they listen to the podcast. So you got to pump yourself up.
Seriously.
With
Okay,
the
but see,
comments you
here's the
get,
thing though, is
you don't
like
know.
you and I are horrible at remembering what the hell we say.
I black
And
out.
so, literally, when things get repeated back to us by people that we run into, you always, like, I'm always tempted to call you and be like, did I say that? Did I say
I
something
have
like
called you this last week. I said, did I say something that was wild? Because I say a lot of wild shit. Whoever listens to me on this podcast, like my friends who know me, like people in my life, I say a lot of wild shit all the time. And I forget what I say sometimes. But like, I had to call you, like, what did I say in that last episode? Because people are like, well, yeah, are you are you like this and that? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh my God, did I say something crazy? And I don't think I said anything too crazy, but yeah, so I have to pump myself up for these podcasts now. So
But
I'll
I
be
feel like
prepared.
our crazy is not
No,
other. I mean, I
no,
don't. I don't know. I feel like
no.
my it's like, what's your definition of crazy? Like,
It's very fluid. So like
fluid.
I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna have to pump myself up for podcasts now. I'm like, okay, Chauncey, try to recall what you say afterward. So if people say something or
Try
in
to
the comments people
recall.
say something, I need to know to be on it,
Well, it
But
was bad because when you asked me, I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." I was like, I think maybe." And I was like, "You know what? It kind of sounds like something you might have said, but that's not really saying very much because I mean,
I
you could have
think
not too, and like we could have had a whole ass conversation not on the podcast in which you said such thing, and then
I
it
don't
would have been
know. I told you, I don't even care anymore. So I'm just trying to pump myself up for the feedback that we'll get later. So I'm like, well, I said what I said,
I
and
said what I said.
I stand on
Just own
business.
it.
I stand on business. So like if I said it, I said it. So I'm standing on business. But no, okay. So there's some updates. Okay. So I don't know if you watch college basketball. So if anyone knows me knows I'm very competitive. Like it's a sickness and I know it's a sickness. Like and I'm okay with it. Like I'm okay with it. Like
You've accepted it. That's fine.
I lost bowling yesterday and I was defeated. I lost all 3 games and I was defeated. I was I was calm, but I was not collective. I was not collective at all. I was just like, oh, that's how I was talking mad shit before. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. Lost. And I never lose at bowling
Oh,
like
that's
this.
why it hurt
So
so bad.
it hurt. So everyone knows I love watching sports. So I am really big about March Madness. But we're not talking about the men's March Madness. We're talking about the women's March Madness. And this
Ooh,
year, women's March Madness was magnificent. Okay. We had Angel Reese. We
magnificent.
had
It was crazy, huh?
magnificent. Yes. We had Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige McCumber. Everyone. I'm sorry. The highest watches games was LSU and you like in Iowa, and then Iowa against South Carolina, which South Carolina won because their coach Dawn is the GOAT. Like she's amazing. Like I love seeing people be so passionate about sports, but to see the women get so much accolades from the media for college
I know.
basketball,
It's nice.
it was beautiful. So shout out to South Carolina for winning the NCAA championship, to Dawn winning her 3rd NCAA title as a first Black woman coach to do so. Like, and everyone's getting ready for the WNBA draft, and like
I'm
it was
so
good to
glad
see
this
this
is a
girl.
thing. Like, I'm
It's
so
a
glad this is a
thing.
thing.
It's a thing. Like I was like getting my nails done. This woman was like, "Yeah, I gotta watch the game," and I was like, "Oh yeah, what time is it?" They're like, "Oh, 12." And then someone was like, "Wait, men?" We're like, "No, we're talking about the women's one. The women's are like, I forgot the men were playing. To be quite honest with you,
Shit.
'Cause I usually like like I'm not really like a March Madness men's college basketball player. Like I know this, I like know the big teams like Duke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But women's like the 2020 class were great. Like all of them were great. So it's good to see all these like young women being able to like stand on business and get ready for their WNBA career. Like it's great.
I
So it was a
know,
great time to watch.
clearly.
So
Clearly.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm so excited to watch the WNBA kind of transform. Like now we're on this really great trajectory.
Try
Can I say? Can I talk?
trajectory. Oh, I can't even, I'm not gonna play with
Okay,
games. Yeah.
we're done. We're
Yeah.
done. Anyways.
They'd be
Uh,
like they're making one in the Chase Center in San Francisco's having the WNBA there. Like they're gonna have like games there now. So it's just like it's just dope to see like everyone who's calling these girls villains or like whatever. I am sorry. They're playing the sport like how it's supposed to be. And there's people in the NBA who do way worse and don't get called out for. So if these girls are talking that bullshit to each other in the court, that's how it's supposed to be. That's the NBA I grew up watching growing up. Is trash talking. So yeah,
it's
I think it's
it's
great.
part of the sport. It's part of the
Yeah.
sport.
So it was a great game. Everyone did amazing. So I have no notes. Good
No
game to watch.
notes, huh?
Very no notes. High pressure, intensity. Like watching it, I was on my edge of my seat. It felt like watching the finals with the
Oh
Warriors
shit.
against the Cavs. Serious. I was like,
I
no,
mean, were you
I have to.
rooting for a specific team?
No, I was just rooting for the players. Like everyone was
You're like,
so
I
good.
was just here to experience it.
I couldn't pick like. There's all these players I like on each team. So I was like, I want that person to win. I want this person to win. I want this coach to win. But like, I love the respect they have for each other. Like, no, like respect was given. So I can't pick a team that I wanted to win, but it was good to see everyone play their heart out.
Oh, love it.
So that
Well,
was good.
on some not so joyous news,
What?
girl, you called it. You
Which one?
called
What
it
part? What part?
when you said that 50's gonna have to make a documentary surviving
Oh my
Bad
god,
Boy.
yes! I am so excited. I am so excited to see the come down, the takedown of Diddy. I cannot wait to see Bad Boy for Life running. I cannot. He's been a demon for decades. Like I don't understand. Like there's a couple people who going down with him. I got a list of people I cannot wait to see him go down on. I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot stand him. I was like,
I mean, when you
Homeland,
sent me that, like literally we stopped filming the podcast and you sent me that and I said, "What?
because
Feds are
Danny.
raiding Diddy's houses?"
Yeah, because Danny sent it to me, and I was like, "Wait, what? Not Homeland?" And this is not no CHP coming to your motherfucking house. This is Homeland
This
Security. And
Homeland Security.
If you watch Homeland like I did with Claire Danes on Showtime, I know how Homeland rolls. They stand on business. They don't just come to your house for fun. They ain't coming for like a pop up tour. Okay, they're
They
breaking
come
down
up for shits and
walls.
giggles.
They're breaking down walls. They're in their walls. And I said, "Oh, not Homeland." And I'm sorry, he up here smiling in Miami like nothing's happening. Sir. Now, sir, you better go take yourself to an extradited city. Stop it. Like, come on. And have your kids there. You knew that shit was coming. Protect your family. Protect your kids.
Well, like two of his sons got pulled out, but now on
Yeah.
top of it, like his was it King
I
Combs or
don't know those
whatever is
children.
now being charged with sexual assault.
That's
Um
disgusting. That's disgusting. You learn that from the home. That's disgusting. Like, I'm sorry. The idea that this is happening is not a surprise. It's sad. It's sickening. It's disgusting.
yes.
But I'm sorry, there's a lot of celebrities who are going down with him. I'm sorry. There's a celebrity that used to have this show on MTV. I'm not going to say anything because that's not my business. That's not my story. But there's a celebrity who had a big prank show on MTV who was his closest friend. Okay. And he's already in the media for his own writing letters in support of his old co-star friend. So he going down too. I cannot wait to watch what's all
Oh
going
my
down.
gosh.
I'm
I did
sorry.
not even know that.
Oh, girl, it's the TikTok and the Instagram are just showing all this stuff. But I do feel sorry, even though this is like really, really like disgusting and sad. I feel sad for the victims. Like I do. There's victims involved. There's decades worth of victims, not just like sexual assault, but mental assault, physical assault, everything. So
Well, sex trafficking is
That
Totally.
was
Like,
wild. That was
that is
wild.
wild. Sex trafficking. Are
I
you
said,
kidding me?
not even just the RICO charges. They talking about sex trafficking. I was like, oh, this is a little too extreme for me. It's a little too extreme. Like,
That's like some Jeffrey Epstein bullshit.
yes. And you know what? Show the letters. Bring the notebooks out. Like, it's just wild to me. Like, but like, people say, like, I was this one rapper, Uncle Luke, he said in an interview, you go to Diddy's party, you go home early. And that's coming from Uncle Luke. And if you know who Uncle Luke is back in the 90s, that's a nasty man.
That
Freak Nick.
he
Freak
yeah,
Nick
and for
from
him to
Hulu.
be like, "You go home early."
Yes. Everyone said you go home early, go to a Diddy party, go home early. And I get that. Like, there's certain, even as an adult myself, there's certain parties I go to in my 20s that I know I will have to leave early because things can get wild. A fight might break out, something might be crazy. So if grown people are saying I need to leave early for a celebrity party, that's telling me I ain't got no business being there. I ain't got no business. So I'm sorry. When I saw Homeland come through, I said, not Homeland searching the house. Oh, I died. I was in giggles.
Well, I mean, they just raided. So my thing is he hasn't been arrested and we haven't been like, I mean, notified of, I mean, he's been accused, he's been charged with sex trafficking, but unless he gets arrested, so that tells me that they're still trying to put a case together. Like they have enough in order to execute a raid and a warrant, but not enough to actually arrest him just yet.
I don't know. Homeland moving in silence though. They stand on business on the low. Like I did not even hear.
But they
I didn't.
need to. I feel like they need to.
Yeah, like
You
they
don't know
stand on
how well that
business.
man's connected.
He's moving. They're moving in silence. You're gonna see that. You're gonna see literally randomly on a freaking Thursday midday. Diddy has been
Now,
arrested. It's be
well,
something random.
well, here's my thing: is like speaking of other dudes, they're like going after a lot of different people, and I heard on the TikToks that
Allegedly.
and allegedly Jay Z.
You know what? I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not going to get attacked by the beehive. That's not my business.
I'm
That's
not.
not
I
my
mean,
business.
I don't want
I'm
it to
not
be
going to even
true.
touch
Are
on
you
that.
freaking kidding me? That's the
I'm
last
not
thing I
touching on
want.
that. I'm not touching on that. I'm not talking about Beyonce's husband like that. That's not my story. I'm focusing on Diddy because that man
I'm
has like I'm focusing
someone
on
with
Diddy.
less of a freaking
Fan base. No one's
influence.
stand up for him. I'm not doing that. Beyonce's husband, that's
Well, he
Beyonce's
can't.
husband.
Here's my thing:
That's
is none of those people can. Okay, like
no,
he
but
don't do that
Diddy,
because
oh Sean Combs, I run New York himself. I'm sorry. It's gonna be I was talking to my friend. I was like, we haven't had a good trial in a long time. There's no Phil
a
Spector
good
trial. There's no like OJ trial. There's no like big like celebrity trial that we haven't had in a long time. So I kind of feel like we need a new trial. Like,
oh my lord, I
like
feel
Robert Blake was
like
one.
what is it like? Wasn't there this freaking child star who was also talking about Diddy and
Which
like
one?
hooking up with no like one of the or is it Orlando?
Orlando Brown. He's misguided. I pray for his mental health. Okay, I do, but
He is
he ain't.
all over. I
It's
mean,
just
I
the
find him
messenger.
entertaining, but he all
It's
over
the
the place.
it's the messenger. People don't listen because the messenger is always erratic. If he was on like his right state of mind, we'll listen to him. But it's always the messenger. Like I think about that all the time when I'm watching like the Real Housewives, and these women are telling people's business, but they have such a bad background. They're a little
It's real hard to
erratic.
take you seriously.
Yes, but it's always the messenger because I do believe what Orlando's saying. It's just the messenger. It's just the
Yeah,
messenger.
it's just who you're getting the information from. You're like, but
Yeah. But Diddy, oh, I cannot wait. We'll do breaking news about this. You go see us like Kurt Loder MTV pop up on
I
your screen on
know.
IG Live. You always knew it was business. If you're a kid from the millennial, if you ever watched TRL growing up and you saw like the news, they'll do a news report every like 10 minutes, like on the show. But if you saw Kurt Loder, shit was serious. Like he don't just pop
Someone
up for
died.
no reason.
Someone
Okay, if it
died.
was like like Damien Fahey or whatever, or like Susie Chan or something like that, it was like fun
Susan
news.
Chung. Oh
Yeah,
my God,
it was like
Susan
yeah, that
Chung.
was like fun news. If you saw her pop up, it was like fun news. If you saw Kurt Loder, oh shit was getting serious. There's been
Yep.
death, there's been murder. It was real serious. You saw Kurt pop up. Like if they had TRL right now, Total Request Live, and Kurt would have popped up for Homeland, he was like, okay, pull me out. I'm ready to go.
Absolutely. It'd be like MTV
Okay.
breaking news.
Yeah, it's like It's like when the elections happen. You see, we used to have Don Lemon on CNN. They used to pull Don and Anderson out the streets. Like, we gotta report this, and they'd be like,
The
"Here we
breaking
go."
news.
So yeah,
Oh my
so
gosh. Okay.
yes,
So another to shift gears. So I mean I feel like we were a little too old for this, but maybe Quincy was involved. But JoJo.
not no. There's two JoJos. No, the
There's
JoJo
two JoJos.
we know JoJo from Leave Get Out. Okay, that's our JoJo.
Yes.
That's our queen. Okay, Miss singing
Yes.
her heart out.
Yes.
Okay, Leave
Yes.
Get Out. But JoJo from dancing,
Swinger.
from the dancing.
Yeah,
Dancing
yeah.
Queen, right?
The kids star.
Abby Lee's Miller. Abby Lee was a menace. Oh, she was a menace in that show. I like watched clips of it because I used to be on Lifetime. And Abby, as a dance child myself, I was a dancer growing up, so I know how hard rehearsals are. Like they were
Hmm.
stressed, but Abby was on a different level of crazy. But JoJo was on that show, I believe, right? JoJo Swally or
Yes.
Swix. I can't say her name. I'm so sorry, but she's a new person now. Right? Like they are doing their thing now. Like they're like a whole different um
They're
image.
rebranded.
What did she say in her interview, Heather?
She said so. We had to talk about this because I was like, JoJo hyped it up. They hyped it up, real. She was like, JoJo
She
was
was
so
serious.
honest when she was
She
doing
was
this
serious.
interview. Like, she was
She was
just
serious.
like,
What did she
no one
say?
has ever done this style of a 180. All right, like we went from this transition of child star to adult artist. No one has ever done this like I'm doing it. Blah
Can
blah 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 blah. And so look, I saw the interview and I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. Let's see what you're talking about, girl.
no,
No.
I can say one thing to this. Her name is Miley Cyrus. Okay, her name is Miley Cyrus. We saw Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana from Disney Child in her little hood era, saying in the club with some perks on, on perks with her glasses on. Okay, on bangers. We saw Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana herself, singing some club bangers. Okay, in the
Yes.
club on some perk. I'm sorry, that was a 180 for me, and I wasn't in the Hannah Montana era. My sister was. But that's a 180. We saw Christina Aguilera from Gene in the Bottle to Dirty, okay,
To
with
dirty.
Redman. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some 180s, okay? I am sorry. Like, she's really trying to tell me that she is a rebrand. What century is she in? Like I said before, we saw Miley Cyrus, blonde hair, singing all these
I mean, that's
wonderful
as big of a
songs.
transformation as you can get. It's really
Yes,
hard to outdo that
to
one.
hair, cut off hair, with the hood rats, but Mike will make it. Okay, singing perks. Okay, like I'm sorry, that's a 180 that I didn't see coming. Chris Aguilera singing "Gene in the Bottle," and I turn to you to saying "Dirty." Stop it. And then Chris Aguilera did it again with "Ain't No Other Man," her 1920s era. I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Facts. Facts.
Stop
I
it.
mean, and then she had, so I was looking at a lot of her music video. I looked at her music video. I even listened to the first song. Okay. Look, I open minded. Okay. I went into this open
You're a
minded. I said,
journalist.
prove me
You're a
wrong.
journalist at the end of the day. You're a journalist at the end of
You
the
know
day.
what? I said,
Yeah.
prove me wrong. So I listened and I watched the video. The song is much just like a freaking any pop song. It's average. And I would say the video, look, all of those things, all those looks and all that stuff was just inspired by like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Gaga, all of that kind of stuff. She did say that Gaga is a motivation, is an inspiration for
As
her.
she should be. Gaga is queen.
Um, but yeah, I mean, let's just say the delivery was not what she promised.
The idea that she said in her lifetime, like, it's a rebrand we'll never seen before, baby girl. We could do the rebrand.
I have seen.
We
I'm
could do the
like,
rebrand.
Should we run it back? Should we play it back?
Run it
We can
back.
play it
I'm
back.
sorry.
Like,
I'm. I just don't under. I. d- I don't understand. I just don't understand. Like the. You know what? God bless her soul. You know what? God
God
bless her
bless,
soul. She's
God
doing her
bless her
thing.
heart.
God bless her heart, because honestly, like, you know what I think, talking about like stuff that we were probably too old for. So I saw this clip on TikTok or Instagram earlier today, and I think it was yesterday or whatever. And One Direction fans, please forgive me. They said this is the same day that Zayn left One Direction, right? And I remember
Uh-huh.
reading that. I remember that popping up everywhere. One Direction has lost a member, Zayn, or whatever. Right? People were these kids were devastated. Okay, they were devastated when Zayn left, right? And I remember telling my friend's sister, who was younger than us, I thought this, girl, we've all been there before. It was Justin Timberlake for me. It was Ginger Spice for me with Spice Girls. And I'm sorry right now, they prevailed. Okay, Justin Timberlake, at his day, he prevailed. Okay, so he prevailed. I was like, girl, it's okay. We all been there. We all lost a member. We all been down for one. We all been down. We all been down there before. And she's like, and they're never gonna. I remember my friend sister was like, they're not gonna release new music. They're not gonna do this. And like, he's not gonna have any records. I was like, baby girl, he gonna give us an R&B track, and it was Pillow Talk, a
Pillow
hit.
Talk.
Then was
Ooh,
a hit.
Pillow Talk was
That
so
album
good.
goes to this day. I listen to it. She Don't Love Me
Love it.
off my song. I felt that in my soul. So JoJo, go look at your peers. Look
Go
at your
look at
peers.
your
Do
peers.
some do some research. Do some research.
I
Like
feel like I feel like honestly what it was because it's like when I feel like she just she God, how do I say this? Like when Christina Aguilera did Dirty, it wasn't like gimmicky. You know what
yeah,
I
girl, I was a
mean?
hood rat. I was scared. I said, we in the streets like that?
It
Like,
wasn't
oh God.
gimmicky, and I
What
feel like this release,
give me?
this one, it's a little gimmicky. I'm like, is this who you are really, or is this like what you think you need to do in order to shatter all these freaking, preconceived notions of you being a child star and trying to get out of that bubble?
That
One,
part.
stop, like literally just stop pulling your hair back and putting bedazzled shit all over yourself. Like
Like it
you can start
just
there
we could
if
start
that's
there.
what you want to do. Like I
It's
mean,
just
because isn't that what JoJo did? Her child star was like a fucking ponytail and big ass
you
bow.
know I don't know that child. You know I don't know that child. I
Well,
just know Abby Lee
look,
member.
I blame my niece. Okay, she was
Yeah,
really
because
involved
you
in
have
JoJo
nieces
for
and
a hot
nephews.
second.
Like I just know Abby Lee Miller was giving these girls a business. She was a terrorist. Okay. Like she was a terrorist. But I had dance teachers like that too. But Abby was in the streets powerfully a terrorist to these kids, bringing down it was like a sorority watching. It was like it was wild. But no, JoJo, I pray that you find the way that works for you. If this is the way that you want to do, we're gonna have to work on the PR machine. We're gonna have to work on it. Like we're gonna have to think about this together as
We'll
a
have
group,
to
as a
think
collective
about
group.
this.
Like we're gonna have to fix this. But talking about new music, Beyonce dropped Cowboy Carter last Friday, I believe. Right? Was it last Friday or
Yes,
last week or whatever? Yeah. So I'm not a big country fan like that. I do love me some Reba, some Faith. Like the old school.
I
That's where I
love
came
it. The
from.
old school, the 90s.
Yeah, because my grandma loved country music. So I used to listen to country music with her. So country music's been in my house. It's like never been like, oh, we've never listened to it. Like my grandma used to watch it every Saturday morning when she used to
Yes,
like, get ready for errands. So I grew up with country music. But we used to watch
I
country
used to
music for
watch
fashion shows.
CMT all the time.
Yeah, so like I know country music and stuff like that. But Beyonce dropped her album, which I listened to it. It's good. Like it's good. Like there's a song called Tyrant that I really like and Bodyguard that I really like. And there's a couple other songs I like. She did a rendition of Jolene, which Dolly
Yes,
was in her bag in that song. Dolly was in her bag and
look, I
Jolene.
love Dolly Parton.
There's
You
a
cannot
song
be still.
with Miley Cyrus on it that's really good
I
too.
know that's really
Good.
good. I
And
listened
then
to it and
Post
I was like,
Malone
"That's
has one with
really
her,
good."
really good. And then she like had other artists on there who are in the country genre on the album, which was great. But this is TikToker. I'm not even gonna give her a name because like she's just talking out her ass to be relevant. She's
She's
about
talking on ignorance.
ignorant. She's like, I just not a fan of the Beyonce album, which is fun. You don't have to be a fan of every album. I'm not a fan of a lot of albums that people put out. But
True.
she made this whole thing about basically how she doesn't understand like the Blackbird song, like it was a terrible rendition. I was like, go look up the song Blackbird. It's originally by the Beatles, which Paul McCartney wrote because of the civil rights movement. And I was like, baby girl, if you knew the country, like the roots of country is not just for a certain type of people. It was elevated from this origin from a certain different race of people. We're black people. And, we just, it went to different directions. But this girl has the nerve to be on Beyonce's internet to talk about her on TikTok. And you don't think you're going to talk about her like a dog? Like I told you earlier, I ain't talk about Beyonce's husband like that on the internet. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. So like,
No.
this girl has the audacity, and it's not just like, the beehive come after her. It's like her own people come after her. Her own people talk about this girl like a dog. Like, how dare you talk about this? Like, do your research. Like, understand where the song Blackbird came from. I was living for the
Oh
takedown.
my
I'm on the right side.
god.
I'm on the right side of TikTok again. I'm like, this is beautiful to watch. But people like just like I'm not a fan of certain. I'm not like a hardcore fan of any album. I'm like, there's a certain albums like I can listen to back and forth, but I'm not
Yes.
gonna be like, oh, I just had to turn it off. Like, it's a good album. And the reason why it's a good album because she did it because she wasn't accepted in country music when she performed with the Dixie Chicks, and it's her revenge album.
Oh, it's
So
so infuriating. I was like, I don't
I
even
love
know.
that so much. She's like, fuck it up, fuck it up.
Like,
She was
I guess I'm
pissed.
just gonna come back even harder and make a top selling country album.
Yeah, and the idea that she did that is my favorite part of pettiness right there.
I was like,
Like,
that's true petty. I was like, that's Chauncey's level of petty. Like, I'm gonna come back 5 years later.
yeah, it's like she said,
We're just
okay,
gonna drop this
bet.
on you,
You
and
don't
I'm gonna
want me
fucking win.
here? You guys don't want me? Bet. And that's what I like about it. Like, I don't, she, honestly, the idea is she made a country album and she's from Texas and everyone knows Texas is like, country music central. So, of course, if you grew up in Texas, you know country music. Like, we live in California. Of course, we know every California movement that we've all listened to, like
Yeah,
what we
we
grew
have
up
like a
on.
lot of like California has a lot of what do you call it? I don't even know. Like, is it alternative or is it
We have
the
alternative. We have like the hyphy movement. We have a lot of stuff in California. So we
yeah?
had a lot
There's I
growing
mean
up.
California's really big.
Yeah. So like from there to there, from north to south. So Texas, if you're from Texas, you know country music. Like if you're from the south, you know country music. So she she most likely listened to country music like we all did in our household at one point in time. She liked it. And if you're gonna act up at an award show and talk about how I can't be there, then let's fuck around and find out. So I respect that even more. Like I
It's the
respect
level of
the
pettiness that
reasoning.
won you.
It really was because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna talk about me like a dog. You're gonna talk about me like a dog and get away with it. Like that's stupid. That's stupid.
Oh
But
gosh.
yeah, it's a good album. Like I said, there's a few songs I like really, really like, and the other songs are good. They're all good, but like I just think you have the audacity to go on someone's internet with the beehive and think that's gonna be appropriate.
Look,
And
okay, here I mean,
how
well,
dare
the thing
you?
is
How
this just
dare
is
you?
ignorance. It's just ignorance.
Well, that's why she took all her videos down too. It was funny. I was like this. No, that's sad. She thought she ate with that though. She thought, and it's okay to have a hot take why you don't like an album. Like you don't have to say I love the album. There's certain albums that by artists that I like that I'm like, ugh. Like I said before, it's an album from my man that I was not feeling. It's called Man in the Woods. I was not it.
Oh no, that
But
was just
I will admit it out loud. Like there's certain songs I like, there's certain songs I didn't. But the way this girl tried to break down this album, the way she didn't like it, you forgot the cultural significance of the album. I'm like, no, baby girl.
yeah.
It's
Well, that's just called ignorance again. That
it's sad when
stupid.
everybody on your feed talking about you like a dog. Though I mean, everybody. It was hilarious to me. I was dying. I was like, this is tickling to me. This is tickling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was tickled. I was tickled.
Oh god.
But yeah, it's funny. It's really
Um,
funny.
all right. Well, that about wraps up our lovely little weekly check-in with each other. And with all of you, thank you so much for listening. Obviously catch us on the Hangover Instagram under the Hangover _ pod. And then obviously if you want to stay up to date with anything Chauncey and I related as far as So She Slays goes, go and check out So She Slays on all the socials and on the webs. Until next time, thanks so much for listening.
Bye.